Hello, I'm Gameboy Lyrik, and you might be wondering why the audio is turned off. Well, I've been having some problems with Mindustry and the recorders, and it's just turned my audio off. Anyway, intro. So yeah, the recorder just kept glitching out, and yeah, I don't know what was happening, but yeah, that's why there's no audio. But yeah, we are in Mindustry again, and yeah, we are first going to work on the solar farm. We're finally working on that. As you can see in this time lapse right now, it's just started, and yeah, we're working on it. It takes a long time, but yeah, I sped it up for you. But yeah, I'm finally working on it. It took like 3 episodes. I said this in the first episode of this series, but yeah, we're finally doing it. And yeah, as you can see, we're doing the thing right now. Now, in a minute, this is going to seem like a mess because there's going to be tons of power lines connected to it. Well, and yeah, it's just going to be a mess. You're going to see that in about probably a minute. You're going to see that because I'm going to connect like 3 nodes to literally every single solar panel. And yeah, by the way, I put some turrets to just guard the I put some turrets to guard the power lines, and yeah, that's what I did for that. You're gonna see that in a minute too. By the way, if you're wondering why I built that little palladium wall around the solar panel, those are the solar panels for the turrets. So, and as I said, look at that. I'm literally connecting all the nodes to all of the lines, and I'm also building the turrets, as you're also seeing. This is gonna be an electrical area here, so it's gonna be all electrical based things. That's why I have arcs and lancers, because a lancer makes a beam of energy and arcs shoot out lightning, so both those are electricity. And then the clipper, which is that black and white enemy right there, that shoots out, I think it shoots out electricity to the air turrets. It doesn't shoot ground turrets, but it shoots air. What in the world am I saying? It doesn't shoot ground enemies, it shoots air enemies. That's what it does. But anyway, this is when we're going to place down all those power things connecting from the nodes to the energy panels. It's gonna seem so crowded, and I actually think so too. It's gonna be so crowded. I might need to move those solar panels, because as you can see already, it's starting to get crowded with all these lines from the solar panels to the nodes. It's already getting crowded already, so that's a bit bad. So yeah, I think I might want to move that in the next episode. I might want to move you know what? By the way, at the time I'm recording this commentary, I've already recorded the 3rd episode. I'm not going to tell you what I do, but it's just pretty weird that I already know what the 3rd episode is going to be, because I've already recorded the 4th episode. This is the 3rd episode. But yeah, I already know what the 4th episode is going to be already, because I've already recorded and edited it. I'm going to try to get this video out on Thursday, which is today, and I'm trying to get the other video out on maybe Saturday or Sunday. But anyway, as you can see, we're finished with the solar panels now, and yeah, it's just so crowded. But yeah, now what I decided to do is I decided to make a disassembler. Well, I think that's a bit further in the video, but yeah, I made a disassembler, and yeah, it's pretty good. It ends up making titanium and metalite. I know it doesn't make metalite, but it makes copper, lead, titanium. It's pretty good. So it's a good little farm of titanium, and I ended up using that farm to fuel my fuse. As you can see, I'm placing the disassembler right now, and all the conveyors connected to it, and I'm going to use the titanium that it gives to power the fuse, because the fuse needs titanium, so that's just perfect timing. So yeah, as you can see, I'm doing that right now. And yeah, Oh, by the way, this was so ironic because this was like a minute later, so this is quite a bit later, but I end up putting an electrical wall by the disassembler, and I don't even know it. I end up placing it even though, because I didn't even know this was an electrical wall at first. I thought it was just a normal wall, but with a little bit of special abilities. As you can see, by the way, we placed the conveyor to the fuse now, but yeah. I didn't even know that this wall had electricity, because if a bullet goes on the ancient metal wall, the bullet turns into electricity and bounces off of it. So that's just perfect for what I was planning with the end of the electrical area. So yeah, as you're gonna see at the end of wave 17, it's gonna be the exact same thing is gonna happen, and I'm gonna look in the question mark of the wall and see that it has electricity coming out of it. So that's just perfect timing there. Now what I'm doing here, I'm trying to place a road, a shiny road. Now this ended up failing like horribly. I ended up placing it, but yeah, of course, as you see, the textures are corrupted. By the way, yep, look at that arc of lightning right there. That's definitely electricity, and that's when I knew that it was perfect. But yeah, anyway, back to the roads. Yeah, this was just a whole mess of stuff that was happening. But first of all, I wanted to make a force projector to fight off the enemies. Protect the core. We already have a force projector over there, but it doesn't reach over here. I mean, it doesn't reach the far part, the north part of the area. So I decided to make another one there. And then, now back to these roads again, because the textures were corrupted, so I wouldn't even want it there because the textures were so corrupted, but also, it's because the enemies got defeated so quickly by our turrets that they couldn't even get into the road. They couldn't even get to the place I wanted them to be. They couldn't even get to the road before they were destroyed. And then even if they did, they would probably get deleted by the electrical arcs from the wall. So that was just a whole bad story. Anyway, right now I'm just doing, oh, by the way, yeah, the shield health went all the way down, and I don't know how. Like, this is so ironic. Every time I actually check the shield health while the enemies are going, it stays perfectly fine. But when I'm doing stuff and placing things, and I'm not paying attention to the force projector, it goes all the way down. I don't know why it does this. And the same thing happens in episode 3 as well. I still I still wasn't able to figure out when it goes down. That is just so ironic, but yeah, by the way, you saw me put some containers for the, I think it was metaglass in the Titan. Oh my god, I can't talk. Metaglass in the containers. It's just I'm gonna manually fuel that clipper, and I don't want to go from the core to the turret. So I just built a container, put some metaglass in there so I can do it. Well, now my audio's a bit ahead. Oh well, it's fine. Anyway, yeah. Now, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. In a minute, I'm gonna do my logic processor thing. By the way, yeah, now it's wave 21. And I have no idea what those enemies are. I looked in the database, and all I saw were the red versions of those. I don't know why the enemies are green. The only enemies that should be green are yours. And by yours, I mean your actual, what I mean by that is your actual, your friend, your team's enemies. So, you know what I mean is that, like, the enemies that you send out to get everybody else. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, by the way, as you saw, again, the force projector messed up, but I wasn't on it. I don't know why that happened, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm just doing. I'm doing bad stuff with the resource block. I don't know. What? Resource block? What? Research point block. I don't know what I'm even doing with that, but yeah, I guess that's that. And then when I'm actually, when I'm actually on the force projector, it doesn't go down even the tiniest bit. I don't know why. Look at this. See? Look at that. It hasn't went down a single bit. It only went down by like a tenth. That's nothing. So I don't know what that's doing, but okay. So yeah. Anyway, what am I doing now? Well, first of all, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build like a healing sector right away away from the other electrical sector. I'm gonna build a healing area. It's just gonna be filled with menders and not force projectors. Force projectors don't heal you. Well, yeah. It's gonna be filled with force projectors and I keep saying force projectors. It's gonna be filled with menders and mend projectors and repair points. As you can see, I just removed that road because I'm gonna make way for a mender and some other things too. A repair point. Good grief. Okay, anyway, yeah, now it's gonna be in this time lapse here. And as you see, it's in a time lapse. I am lucky I sped this up. Okay. But yeah, now it's probably off by like 5 seconds, but it's fine. Yeah, the audio is probably way off. I'm sorry about that. It's just gonna have to be like that. But yeah, anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, now what I'm doing, before I did the healing thing, I decided to mess around with these logic processors, and I'm just gonna tell you right now, I failed horribly. This was so bad. I don't even know what any of this stuff was. Like, literally, I don't know what I'm doing. Unit control, idle, then stop, then move, then locate. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing random stuff. These are like command blocks in Minecraft. In fact, literally it is like command blocks in Minecraft, but I have zero idea. I need a Mindustry. You know, if anyone has a YouTube channel and they're watching this, can you please upload, and obviously if you're watching a Mindustry video, then you probably have a Mindustry YouTube channel, so can you please upload a Mindustry command block tutorial? I don't know. It's so bad. I have zero idea what any of this stuff is. It's so bad. Yeah. By the way, let me know down in the comments if you have a YouTube channel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we are. Yeah. I don't know why I'm acting like this is the intro. I just cut the audio so I can get ready for the next clip. But yeah, as you can see, that the turrets, that was a lot of electricity that I just saw, which means our turrets are doing their thing, or that the enemies are shooting a lot, but it's fine. Anyway, I'm just getting the thumbnail right here, and yeah, I think I'm getting the thumbnail. I think I end up doing it again because it ends up snowing. By the way, yes, I think it ends up snowing by the end of this episode, or does it end completely? I forgot, but yeah, there's that. Anyway, yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just like AFK. I don't even know what I'm doing, but yeah, it's a bit weird. Oh, there we go, we're back. Okay, anyway, yeah, the enemies are coming. And there's a lot of enemies at that. There's 38 enemies coming, so I had to get ready. I made sure all my lancers. I wanted to take control of a lancer because why not? So I just decided to try to shoot, and I also just decided to try to make the thumbnail with the lancer so I can actually have like electricity or something. But that ended up being a good thumbnail too, and it ended up being the thumbnail of this episode, as you can see. But yeah, as you can see, it ended up being the thumbnail of this episode right here instead of the other one. But look it, ironically, I was focused on something else, but the shield health ended up going down again. And I couldn't even select it. I don't know what was happening with that, but yeah, it's just so ironic. The shield health ended up going down. I wasn't even doing anything. Also, they damaged our stuff pretty badly. The waves didn't have any cryo fluid anymore. I think there were some menders over there. They're gone now. There's only one mender right there, and that's it. Also, now I have no idea when I end up putting the healing sector in, but it's definitely in this episode. I know that, but yeah. Anyway, by the way, we're getting close to the end, but don't turn off right away. There's still 5 more minutes of this episode to go, but just saying. Anyway, yeah, I decided to try to shoot the enemies with the Lancer, and I don't know why I ended up doing that. I ended up getting mad because I didn't even know how to shoot the turret. I just had to shoot and hold and shoot the turret. I just had to hold my finger where I want the turret to go, and it worked. So I don't know why I was so mad just for doing that, but yeah, there's that. Now I want to get out, and of course, I had no idea how to do that, even though I just saw it in the previous season. I stored it in my brain, but now I don't know how to get out. But yeah, I ended up eventually just tapping random and ended up getting out. But so, yeah. But yeah, that's fine. Anyway, I ended up putting a liquid source back on the wave, so now it's at full. And yeah, it's pretty fine. It's pretty fine. What? But yeah. That's pretty good. We ended up stopping at wave 25, by the way, so this is going to be the last wave of this episode. I mean, even if you do turn off, I still have, like, if you watched all the way to here, I still have, like, 75% watch time, audience view duration. What in the average view duration? I still have a ton of that, so it's fine. And anyway, the last thing we end up doing is finally making the healing area, I think. Is it? Should be. No, I'm just AFK again, so yeah. I think it was because I was drinking something and I had to set my phone down to get it, so that's probably what that is. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely what that is. Now, I noticed that something was called an ADM, and it was just a landmine, like normal. It was just upgraded, I think. But, yeah. Anyway, this is when I looked at phase menders and stuff and ended up putting one down and ended up making this a whole thingy, a mender area, like healing area. And this is when the healing area was born. As you can see, I'm building tons of menders, mend projectors. There's just tons of healing going on over here. As you're gonna see in a bit, I'm gonna put a repair point down as well. I think I do, or do I put the repair point by the disassembler? Oh well, it's fine. I still end up putting it down. If I'm going over here, that means I'm probably getting the repair point. Oh wait, no. I end up doing diamond for a wall, cause I'm looking for a wall to use for this healing area, and I ended up seeing a diamond wall. And diamond wall, that looked so good. It looked so good. And then if it even gets destroyed, which it definitely won't, but if it does get destroyed, it will literally just shatter and kill the enemies that way. So it's just perfect. I had to put it down. Even though I know that was a lot of materials that was there. And I don't even know how you make diamonds. I just noticed. I need to do that in the next episode. Make diamonds. Because I did one part of the episode, but I haven't did the other part. Because I ended up doing an episode for 30 minutes, but with all the cuts, it ended up being 10 minutes, and I'm not having a 10-minute Mindustry episode. That's so quick. So I just decided to make another one. I'm going to, by the end of the today, which is also the end of the which is also when we upload this video. By the way, yes, you saw that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I ended up making that at least. At least it's something, but yeah. Anyway, wave 25 is over, which means it's the end of this episode. But if you saw me do that, yeah, it was did. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Anyway.